Flag theory gives us a framework for how to be an effective sovereign individual. One flag represents citizenship, your legal identity and the passport you travel with. Another flag is residency, where you live, breathe, and build routine. Another flag is where your business is based, legally speaking. Ideally somewhere that values entrepreneurship and won't tax you into oblivion. Another flag is where you store your money, in a jurisdiction with stability, privacy, and protections. Then there's where you hold your assets, whether it's property, gold, fine art, or anything else of value. And the newest pillar is your digital presence, where your domains are registered, where your data lives, and how protected your online identity is. But here's the thing, you don't need to have all 6 flags planted right now. You just need to understand that you can, that you're allowed to think this way, that you're not bound to the default system you were born into. You're not a tree, you're mobile, you're capable. You're allowed to design your life in a way that honors your values and your freedom. This is exactly what the authors of The Sovereign Individual were predicting back in the 1990s. A world where nation-states act more like service providers and individuals become empowered to shop for the best society that suits them best. It's no longer where were you born. It's what are you subscribing to right now, and is it giving you what you need in return? Today made me think deeply about that. Because when I handed over my documents and stood in that office, I wasn't just completing a formality. I was acknowledging that I'm actively choosing to engage with this society. I'm choosing to contribute, to follow its processes, to be part of its ecosystem for now. And that's the thing about sovereignty. It's not about rejecting systems altogether. It's about choosing which ones you align with. It's about moving with intention. It's not freedom from structure, it's freedom through structure that you select on your terms. Today's visit to the Department of Employment was just a small moment, but it reminded me how real and practical this all is. It reminded me that we're already living in the world that people used to speculate about, where governments compete for talent, where individuals conduct arbitrage not just with currencies, but with quality of life, and where access to an entirely new life can be bought for less than the cost of a monthly streaming service. But more importantly, understanding flag theory isn't just about travel or lifestyle. It's about risk management. It's about minimizing counterparty risk, the risk that any single government, bank, employer, or system has too much control over your life. When your entire identity, income, and assets are tied to one country, you're vulnerable to things outside your control. Policy shifts, tax changes, currency crashes, political instability. Flag theory gives you leverage. It gives you options. And in a world that's moving faster and becoming more uncertain, having options is freedom. I talked flag theory with the koi fish, and that was it for my day. Okay, love you. Bye.